Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wrestle Plus. This is going to be a great night. It's going to be a night to remember as we are going to see Lynch versus DeVille to start us off, as women's action has been taking an uphold here in Universe Mode, and it's not stopping there. But for our mid-card tonight, it's going to be two powerhouses. It's going to be the Roman Empire, the head of the table, the tribal chief Roman Reigns versus the almighty Bobby Lashley. And after last week's main event, we've seen AJ Styles take out Juice Robinson permanently. We're going to hear from AJ Styles tonight, and in our main event, it's going to be the final test for Wheeler Yuta. Can he join the Shield? We're going to see here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, we are getting right into the action here tonight. Like I said earlier tonight, women's division has been taking an absolute uphold here in Universe Mode. The women have been doing very big things here in Universe Mode, and they are not stopping there, ladies and gentlemen. And as we are in our 5th week of the crossover event here in Universe Mode, we have one more week to go until we reach our Clash of the Champions pay-per-view. And the woman that Sonya Deville is going against tonight, Becky Lynch, tries to find herself on that Clash of Champions card. Is she going to be able to do it? I don't know, but what I can say is that Becky Lynch has been dominating. Becky Lynch has been doing what Becky Lynch has had to do here in Universal Mode since the start of this crossover. She's took on greats, and tonight she's taking on with WWE's very own Sonya Deville. But later on tonight, guys, we are going to be seeing Bobby Lashley, Roman Reigns, two Goliaths go head-to-head. And in our main event, it is going to be AEW versus WWE in its greatest fashion, as Wheeler Yuta is going to be taking on Bryan Danielson. It's going to be damn good. But ladies and gentlemen, last time we seen Becky Lynch here in Universe Mode was over 2 weeks ago when she went one-on-one with Ruby Soho over on Mayhem. And what a matchup it was. But it was an eat defeat by Ruby Soho after numerous headbutts to the head to Becky Lynch. And that right there stifled the momentum of Becky Lynch and made a streak that was continuing to go, kind of put it at a halt, as Becky Lynch is needing a win back in her record, as she has been trying to escalate herself here in the women's division. You know, she started off this whole crossover event by taking on the women's world champion Rhea Ripley, but you know, she didn't really end that one too greatly, because Becky Lynch kind of found herself on the short end of a riptide and then a chair attack by the women's champion. And you know, Rhea Ripley's kind of been doing her own thing, kind of been mixing it up with the Outcast here in Universe Mode over the last couple of weeks, as Becky Lynch was mixing it up with them and took a devastating loss. Charlotte Flair also taking a devastating loss to the Outcast. Ever since the Outcasts have came to the WWE, they have definitely been representing for AEW, to say the least. They've been taking over. But ladies and gentlemen, focusing more on this matchup, focusing more on Becky Lynch's history, Becky Lynch's journey to the top. Here we go. It's going to be Lynch and DeVille. Here we go. Oh, brings it right into the rope. And oh man, beautiful work there. Beautiful, beautiful work there. And wait a minute, now Sonya Deville with a nasty knee to the face there to Becky Lynch. And now Becky Lynch is getting absolutely decimated there. Just stomps to the stomach there, Becky Lynch. And this cannot be the outcome that Lynch expected to be to start off with this matchup. Look at this, Becky looking to turn the tides a little bit in this matchup. Back at her off of the ropes now, Sonya Deville ducking. And now look at that, Becky Lynch popping over. Lynch now with a beautiful cock kick there. And I said it before, I say it again, this can be the win right here. This can be that win that defies Becky Lynch. Not only that defies her career, but that defies what moves she makes after this here in Universe Mode. When it comes down to Wrestle Plus, Becky Lynch has been doing a lot of things. Becky Lynch has been trying to really find herself here in Universe Mode. Hasn't, you know, really gone after the Women's World Championship. Hasn't really claimed herself to be a part of that quite yet. But she's also been kind of, you know, dipping her toe around the idea of it. But her main goal and her main objective in trying to take down Damage Control, and successfully doing so, Becky Lynch has kind of just been on the upstrike here in Universe Mode. Wait a minute, look at this now. Sonya bouncing Becky off of the ropes here and takes her down. Becky goes to the outside, and man, oh man, what a matchup this is. And now Sonya Deville, the MMA striker, looking to take Becky Lynch to the outside here, but it's Becky Lynch now. Oh man, beautiful crucifix there. Beautiful crucifix drop there. Usually if she was in the ring, she would go for a cover with it, but Sonya Deville is not very happy at what just transpired, and now tries to get a little bit of the leg swipe, but missed out there. And look at that, Lynch taking her time with her, taking her time and dropping her down. Beautiful work there by Becky Lynch. Lynch dropping her down low, and now Sonya Deville is in absolute trouble here tonight. Sonya Deville is in absolute trouble as a big Becky Lynch drop kick there. DeVille's in the corner. Becky Lynch trying to do something big there, but gets tangled up. And ladies and gentlemen, as these two women are going on, as this matchup is going on, we are going to have to go on commercial break. We'll be right back. Later tonight, we have a battle between two Goliaths when Roman Reigns goes one-on-one with the almighty Bobby Lashley 1 week before the epic tag match between the Usos and the Hurt Business 2.0. Ladies and gentlemen, as you just seen over the commercial break, it is going to be Roman v. Lashley right ahead of that tag match coming up next week. And wait a minute now, Sonya Deville. Big striker kick there, now going to the top of the rope. We don't usually see this by Sonya Deville, but Deville switching it up here tonight, but Lynch moves. Lynch moves, her ring experts is just it's two there, and now Becky Lynch looking to make her tip out. He's looking to make her tap with the disarm her, but no. Excuse me, looking to make her tap out with the disarm her, but Sonya Deville not allowing it, somehow getting her feet right under the rope, and a baseball slide there by Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch going right after her, right to the outside of the ring, but that might have just played right into the hand of Sonya Deville, and it does. Big drop kick there, step up kick there, and takes Lynch right down. And now Lynch's arm getting absolutely dominated and decimated here tonight by Sonya Deville. I was saying before that this can be a breakout performance here by Sonya Deville, defeating somebody like Becky Lynch, a woman that's been gaining so many wins and racking up so many wins here in Universe Mode. And wait a minute, what is this now? Oh man, Deville knocking her down, making it look damn easy. And Sonya Deville not playing any games with Becky Lynch here tonight. And wait a minute, now takes her down there. And wait a minute, Becky Lynch! Suplex to the outside! That's gotta be devastating. Referee on the count of 7. That's gonna be the one we would need to focus on. The referee's count. Referee on the count of 8. Sonya Deville's head. It must not be in the game. As look at this. Lynch showing off early. Can this be the outcome of what we see here tonight? Referee on the count of 9, and no! Deville gets in the ring at the nick of time, but that was all Lynch needed. Becky Lynch decided here tonight that she wanted to take a little bit of an easier approach. An approach we don't usually see by Becky Lynch. Usually we see Becky Lynch take the harder route. Usually we see Becky Lynch really, go for her opponents, but no. Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? It seems like the Outcast, they're out here. And Becky Lynch going off on Saraya, the AEW Women's World Champion. And no, man, Ruby Soho, the one that took on Lynch a couple of weeks ago, sending a big knee strike to the face and another one. And this is timeless Toni Storm dropping Lynch. The Outcasts are here, ladies and gentlemen, and they are dominating Becky Lynch. Nobody is here to save Becky Lynch, even though Charlotte said she would have her back. Charlotte's nowhere to be found. Oh my goodness, look at this. Soho now picks her up. Down goes Lynch. The Outcast have completely taken over the division. Styles takes down Gargano. Moxley's to the top. Styles tries to get up there, but Jay White tugging on the leg, and that's all he needed. Jon Moxley is your new Mr. Money in the Bank. What did I say? What did I say I was gonna do? What did I say that I was gonna do? I said I was going to prove to each and every single person sitting at home, each and every single person sitting in my face right now, that Jon Moxley was the real deal, that Jon Moxley embodies professional wrestling. But nobody believed me. No, nobody believed me. Everybody believed in their Roman Reigns, and everybody believed in their AJ Styles, and their Jay Whites, and their Johnny Garganos. But what did Heart and Soul do in a match like this? It did nothing, because when it comes to professional wrestling, you either put up or shut up. And tonight, I put up. At No Mercy, I put up. At Fully Loaded, I pull up. War Games, I put up every single night of the week. And now I am Mr. Money in the Bank. Now opportunity strikes my way, and now Finn Balor has the target on his back, and this target is a bullseye standing right in his head, because I am not any man you faced in the past. I am Jon Moxley. The last time me and you stood face to face, you ignored me because you knew You knew what I would do to you, but I had more important business then. But now my eyes are open. Now the Shield's mission statement is damn sure woke. My mission statement is here to stay. We have Wheeler Yuta. We have Claudio Castagnoli. We have Bryan Danielson. We have Seth freaking Rollins. We own Monday nights. So I'm gonna say this to you, Judgment Day. This is your true declaration of war, because the Shield are coming for the Judgment Day. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up for your main event, it is going to be Bryan Danielson taking on Wheeler Yuta for Yuta's final test. All throughout the entire crossover event, we've seen a very interesting interest coming from Jon Moxley, and it's going over to Claudio Castagnoli. We've seen Castagnoli give Wheeler Yuta a test a few weeks ago on the Raw Halloween Havoc episode, but tonight is the final test. He was able to hang with Claudio. He wasn't able to beat Claudio, but tonight, in order to get his way inside the Shield, he has to beat the American Dragon. Can Wheeler Yuta beat one of the greatest wrestlers of our generation? Find out later tonight in your main event. Well, if it is an LA night, what's your problem? You want to come up and try to interrupt my little interview going on Mayhem? I don't know who you're used to messing with, but I'm not that guy. Alright, my anger is about up the hair after Cody Rhodes, and I want Finn Balor's World's Heavyweight Championship, and you seem to be in that picture. I seem to know the problem here, and the problem is simple, and that you, LA Knight, you're in my way. And every single person who gets in my way, they fall, and they fall hard, so be careful. Stay out of my way. Kevin, Friday was fun and games, but what you're doing is making threats that you know you can't deliver when it comes down to LA Knight. Yeah, because I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to climb to the mountaintop. And if you end up being in my way, Kevin, then you are going to slowly learn that I am a cripple, I am a crutch, I am somebody that you are not going to be able to lean on for but so long. I am not Cody Rhodes, I am not Finn Balor, I am not going to be another excuse for you, Kevin, so you step up to me, you will fall, Kevin. So I'm going to let you sit back and take a couple of cold ones to the head this week, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to do what I do best, and that's dominate. I'm going to gear up for my 6-man tag match this Friday, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it damn good, because every time LA Knight steps into the ring, he makes and produces nothing but bangers, and a banger will come his way this Friday. So listen, you have a good night, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, every Friday night, we promise it to be a wrestling show exclusively of bangers, and a banger is coming your way when LA Knight teams up with the Alpha Academy to take on Judgment Day. Can this rivalry finally come ahead, as LA Knight has been beefing with Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough, but same goes for Alpha Academy. The war has been going on when it comes down to Alpha Academy, LA Knight, and the Judgment Day. Can they put it ahead this Friday? Find out this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be damn good. I'll see you guys then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we make it back out here tonight in the Raw Zone, and this is one that I've been looking forward to recording all weekend, baby. This is Lashley Reigns. This one means more than what you might think. This is more than momentum for an up-and-coming tag team championship match, ladies and gentlemen. This is about dominance. This is about decimation. And tonight we're going to see two men face each other off, two Goliaths, as the almighty Bobby Lashley goes one-on-one with the head of the table, the tribal chief. It's going to be Roman Reigns. This one's gonna get personal, because behind the singles competition there lies tag team competition, and I'm gonna lay the foundation out for you. It was 2 weeks ago, the Hurt Business were down and out. They needed a member for the tag team action, and I thought personally it was gonna be Bobby Lashley, but no, it was the introduction of Trick Williams, and whoop that trick he damn sure did, as they made an impact, defeated the Lucha Bros, went into last week's matchup, defeated the LWO in a #1 contenders match, and now next week we're looking at tag team championship matchups against the Usos. But tonight it goes down. Tonight business just picked up. Tonight we're gonna see two of the most high-leveled athletes we have ever produced here in WrestlePlus. We're going to see them go one-on-one, but there lies a bigger story when the tribal chief walks down the ring, because listen to this. Yes, Roman is facing off against Lashley tonight in a matchup for momentum for his cousin's championship matchup next week. This is more of a expedition match, a grudge match. Hey, listen, I call it a dream match. This is spear versus spear. This is guillotine versus hurt lock. This is an Hawaii versus hurt business. This is personal, and it's written all over it, ladies and gentlemen. This right here, I was shocked that it wasn't the main event, but Raw wanted to come, and they wanted to come with the bangers, and the bangers shall come, ladies and gentlemen. The lying story, as I was saying, when Roman first entered the ring, ladies and gentlemen, last week we seen some mysterious individual attack Roman Reigns, and we don't know who it is. We do know over the last couple of weeks, Paul Heyman was sent by the tribal chief Roman Reigns to look for Solo Sikoa after Solo failed his mission to get the momentum back that he lost for the Bloodline after the Survivor Series War Games pay-per-view. And yes, Solo defeated Keith Lee in the main event, but what he did to the Wise Man is just surprising, to say the least. To end Mayhem, it was a spike by Solo straight into the heart, straight into the neck of the Wise Man, and that, I can only imagine what is on the mind of Roman Reigns after that hellacious attack. That is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. So much is going down in this matchup. There's so much story. And the crowd is here for it. The crowd is here for it. The crowd know what they are getting into. Here we go. Look at these two men go for a collar tie lockup. And wait a minute, it's Bobby Lashley to pick up Roman Reigns, and it's Reigns to take down Lashley. Lashley trying to go for something big there, trying to show that he can lift up the big man, Roman Reigns. It's going to be the first time we're seeing Roman wrestle here in WrestlePlus for the first time in the last 4 or 5 weeks, I'd say. I mean, Roman hasn't really been around here in Universal Mode, at least on the wrestling side of things. Neither is Lashley. And wait a minute, Lashley, though, gets stomped to the face there by Roman. And you see MVP out there with Bobby Lashley. And wait a minute. Ooh, big power bomb there by Roman into the cover. Is this one going to be it here? No. Kick out at one with a lot of stamina behind that one. Nicely done there by Lashley. And look at this, Lashley and Reigns head to head every time both of these men hit a punch on each other. It's just shockwaves sent throughout the WWE Universe. And look at that, Roman gets taken down by Lashley. And once again, nice drop kick there by Bobby Lashley. Listen, Lashley in his mid-late 40s, and the way he moves, it's like he's in his early 20s. The man doesn't age, and that does not, make a difference when it comes down to the in-ring work, as you see as well. When it comes down to Bobby Lashley, he's a guy who makes very minimal mistakes, and oh man, tossing Roman across the ring, very beautiful there by Bobby Lashley. Lashley had a Lashley coming to play tonight, and Roman taking Lashley down. It was just a little distraction there by Jimmy Uso that gave Roman Reigns the distraction that the momentum that he needed to really walk away with the upper hand right here. Look at this. Speaking about upper hand, he's stomping down on the hand of the almighty Bobby Lashley. But I was gonna say the beginning of the year was looking very promising for Bobby Lashley, going into Fastlane, facing the likes of Sheamus. It was the Hurt Business and the Brawling Brutes really beefing in the beginning of the year, and they were doing their thing. And slowly but surely, Lashley kind of died down from it. Lashley went from doing that to being put in #1 contenders competitions. I mean, he went from Intercontinental Championships, and now he's going against the likes of Roman Reigns. I mean, but that's to take nothing away from Roman. Wait a minute, big Samoa drop there. Solo Sikoa won with that very move on Friday night. And as Roman Reigns going to the top rope, that's not something we usually see there by the Tribal Chief. And wait a minute, as Roman's up to the top, and oh! Clothesline off the top rope by the big dog. And you see MVP getting in the way there. And if I'm the Usos, I'm getting involved there. I'm getting involved in... Wait a minute now, Bobby Lashley, that's all he needed, bouncing up over Reigns, and oh, beautiful back elbow there by Bobby Lashley. Reigns' jaw hitting that padding, that must not feel good. And oh man, wait a minute, look at this, Roman doing his homework, Roman understanding you can't give Lashley any room to breathe. He's gonna have to just stay on the attack, and that is what he is doing here tonight. Roman Reigns looks to take down Lashley, but Lashley is not playing, and look at this, Lashley knocks down Roman. Every time somebody does something to somebody, they just have an answer for each other. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is meat versus meat. This match is two dominant professional wrestlers. And look at this, Roman now trying to get the upper hand on Lashley, but Lashley says no. Back body drop there by Lashley, and Lashley now coming to play here tonight with a spine buster. The Almighty is here to play. Man, oh man, oh man. This one's gonna be damn good. And wait a minute, look at this. MVP trying to get in the way here, but Bobby Lashley saying no. Bobby Lashley, you know, appreciating the support by MVP, but wait a minute. Wait a minute, what is MVP? MVP told Lashley to do it! And that's what he meant! A spear from the top rope! There's no way that Roman can stand after this, but he's finding anything in his body to do! Somehow, some way, Roman found it! Jackhammer! Roman now looking to pick up Roman for something big here. Roman up and down. Down goes Lashley. The fall of the Almighty. We might be seeing the beginning of it. And no, Lashley makes me eat my words. Into the cover here. No. If we could just sink in how destructive this matchup is. Beautiful takedown there by Bobby Lashley. But ladies and gentlemen, and these two Goliaths go head to head at each other. We're going to have to go our commercial break. We'll be back right after this. After the heinous attack by AJ Styles, the Rock Hard Juice Robinson last week, it indefinitely puts Rock Hard Juice Robinson out of action during this crossover event. But AJ Styles has words for the WWE Universe. What can be going through this sick and twisted individual's mind? We're going to find out up next. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break. And wait a minute. Looked like Lashley was trying to do a little bit of hurt lock business on Reigns, but Reigns wasn't feeling that. And look at this. Reigns going up and down. What a match this is! Is this it? No! Look at this, the Usos doing what MVP's been doing the whole matchup. He's getting involved, and no! Listen, the last thing that I like is a cheater, but hey, if one man does it and the other man does it, I'd say that's pretty even, and no! Bouncing his face right off of the ropes. Bobby Lashley enduring a pain that he hasn't had to feel in a very long time. And look at this, Bobby Lashley now getting brought over the ropes by Reigns. Too much power, just tossing him completely over the ropes. Both men very tired, both men very sweaty, both men very out of it in this matchup. I mean, how can't they be? This matchup has been going on. And what a match it is. And look at this. Look at this. Roman Reigns not playing any games here tonight. Roman Reigns letting the WWE Universe know that he is here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to show off for the bloodline. So many cracks in the bloodline, so many ties being broken in the bloodline, so many question marks being put up when it comes down to Solo Sikoa. I mean, so much going on. Roman needs this win for the bloodline here tonight. And this is just pure dominance at its finest. The Tribal Chief doing what the Tribal Chief does best. And breaking the count, very, very smart and methodic there by Roman Reigns. And I want to talk about the year Roman Reigns have had. It hasn't really been the best year. But Roman looking to turn it around right here on Raw. Wait a minute, Roman looking to get snap gift. Beautiful suplex there by the Almighty, but wait a minute, look at Roman looking to fight back once again. Roman looking to fight back once again, but Bobby Lashley just has any and everything for Reigns. Any and everything for Reigns. Lashley is a machine, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurt Lock! It's in! He's shaking Roman like a rag doll. Roman's getting shooken up. Roman's out. Roman's gotta be out. There is no way! Roman's trying to fight! Can he do it? Roman! What is happening? Roman's fighting! He's piecing out Lashley! How the hell did he do that? Oh my goodness, I don't know how Reigns just powered out of that hurt lock, but Reigns is going off of fumes at this point as Lashley is going off of everything. The Almighty is living up to that name itself. And look at this, top rope goes Lashley. Not something that we usually see here by Lashley. Not something that we usually see a bigger man do here in Universe Mode. Down goes the Tribal Chief. Oh my goodness. I mean, what a matchup this is. This matchup right here is breaking barriers. Put it up for match of the year. Reigns fighting back though. Reigns trying to fight back. Reigns not allowing Lashley to have the upper hand for too long. Beautifully done there by Roman. Referee on the count of 7. Both men playing it very, very close here. But I said it from the time they both came out. This one was going to be personal. Both of these men, aside from having a personal issue with each other, their egos are way too big to take a loss. And as the referee is on the count of 9, Roman doesn't realize as he's talking junk to MVP. He didn't realize Lashley got back in. I didn't even realize that. Oh! Back elbow drop there, beautifully done, and had a little bit of a spinning combination to go with it. And look at this, Lashley showing that he has a lot more left in the tank. Power bomb. 1, 2, no. How does Roman do it? He is not the Tribal Chief for a reason. This potential is what Rikishi's seen in Roman Reigns, and it took him a damn long time to find it. But Roman's having his coming out party tonight. Roman is fighting like he's never fought before. And look at Lashley crushing the ribs. We've seen Roman make quick work of so many individuals in the past. We've seen Roman decimate and dominate with ease before. But tonight Roman's on different time. Tonight Roman's on Damon time. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Top rope goes Reigns! MVP getting involved because he knows that the Almighty's down and out. But Roman caught him! Guillotine! Guillotine! It's locked in! It's locked in! How did he do it? He caught it out of nowhere! Out of nowhere! The Hurt Lock didn't get it done, but the guillotine, it's knocked out so many individuals in the past, but what? What is this? Reigns lands on his feet. I don't know how he did it. And off the ropes. Big kick, but no, Lashley moves. Lashley moves off of the big kick. And both men having an answer for everything that they're doing to each other here tonight. Off of the ropes, it was Reigns. And Lashley with a power slam. What is happening tonight? These two men are moving like these two, no individuals these size should be moving like this. These men are moving like cruiserweights. Powerbomb from the gods. Roman looking to make this signed, sealed, and delivered. Can Roman do it? Can Roman reclaim his empire? No! What? Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening? Bobby Lashley is a man, no, a machine. A machine that's going over! Lashley is a man possessed! But Roman finds it! Oh my goodness! 273 pounds should not go over the ropes like that, but Roman making it look easy! Lifting those 270 pounds like it's nothing. And look at Roman now. Referee on the count of 7. Will all this matchup, will all this fight go to nothing? Will Roman take the easy win? No. Like Roman does so desperately good, he keeps the fight. Uranagi on the outside. Roman's built different. Roman is built entirely different, and Roman's putting the entire world on his back tonight. Look at this. DDT by Reigns. Roman not playing with Lashley. Roman working tonight. Roman's working tonight. And to the top rope he goes. To the top. Macho Man would be proud because this Samoan went airborne. Look at this. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I think Bobby Lashley has had it. I think Bobby Lashley has truly had it. And Roman Reigns even thinking that Lashley had it. He doesn't want to end it here. Spear! Into the cover! Roman working like Reds do! And it is! Roman does it! That man has the name Tribal Chief for a reason. Head of the table for a reason. This man just put the world on his back. Roman Reigns did it for the bloodline. And with a straight look in his eyes, Roman says to the WWE Universe, send Solo, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we're wasting any time. Roman Reigns wants Solo out here. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is Wardlow doing here? What the hell? Wait, I'm so good. What the hell is Wardlow? Wardlow's the guy who defeated Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns' cousin, a few weeks ago on Halloween Havoc, and he's facing off, and I don't really know what's the play here. I don't really know what the move is here, but he's staring Roman down in the eyes. Oh, wait a minute, that's Solo! Solo! Getting a replay of it, and now we're getting it in real time. Going right after Wardlow, and look at this! Big spike by Ward. Oh my God. What is happening? Roman wanted Solo, but down came Wardlow. But Solo taking Wardlow down again. He just doesn't care. I'm very lost right now, ladies and gentlemen. Roman just had a match of the night match. And wait a minute, Wardlow now fighting back against Solo Sikoa. And Roman just watching on. Roman told the Usos to stay back. Roman says Solo did this to himself. Wait a minute. Wardlow, after taking a spike, is face to face with Roman. And oh my God, Wardlow mouthing off to Roman that was him. That was him who attacked him last week. What the hell? Roman is beside himself, and so am I. What the hell does Wardlow want with Roman? I mean, he beat I guess you beat the Enforcer and now you want the Tribal Chief? Wardlow trying to move up his own ranks by going after Roman Reigns, and Roman standing tall after a very hellacious match against the almighty Bobby Lashley. This crowd is absolutely unhinged, but Wardlow is standing his ground as Solo is still down on the outside, and the Usos are watching on. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen here? How is this one going to transpire? Everybody wants to call me the bad guy. Everybody wants to call me the bad guy for finally doing what nobody else had the balls to do in this locker room, that nobody had the balls to do over in AEW. I stepped up. maybe it's time for me to go over to AEW. Maybe it's time for me to go to Dynamite and actually show them what Dynamite is, show them what TNT is, show them what an Impact is, because I am the phenomenal AJ Styles, and I stand behind Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and we are the OC. We are the original club. We are the most dominant faction in Universe Mode, and we have been staying very quiet for very long, and that was for damn good reason. That was to give other people a chance. That was to try to do the right thing, but the right thing isn't being done anymore. It's November 26th. Jay White, Austin, and Colton Gunn, the three of you are going to get your ass kicked, and then after that, we're putting our own division on notice, because WWE, guess what? This is the awakening of the phenomenal one. This is the awakening of the OC. You wanted Bullet Club, well, you have Bullet Club, and I can promise you that anything that we do from here on out, it'll be too sweet. We seen Roman Reigns get the momentum for the Usos. Will the Hurt Business be able to turn the tides back over and make it a little even? Ladies and gentlemen, coming up this Friday for your main event, it's going to be Jey Uso, Trick Williams, and it's going to be damn good, as Trick Williams has had a lot of momentum, a lot of luck going his way since making his debut. Will third times be the charm as he makes his singles debut here in Universe Mode on Mayhem? Find out coming up this Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be damn good. See you guys then. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. I can officially say that it's time for your main event. YUTA'S final test. It goes down here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Bryan Danielson have taken a very interest in Yuta, and they want him to join the Shield. The only man that's kind of had a problem with this is Seth Rollins. Rollins doesn't really like the idea of somebody new coming in. You know, he feels like Yuta would be an interesting addition, but after losing against Claudio Castagnoli a few weeks ago, he feels like Yuta's chance is kind of up. You get one chance and you blew it. But Jon Moxley seemingly wants to give him another chance. So tonight, here we go. It is the final chance for Wheeler Yuta, the final test for Wheeler Yuta here tonight, as Bryan Danielson weighing in at 210 pounds, Wheeler Yuta weighing in over 189 pounds, both men having a 21-pound difference here in this matchup. Not too off, but tonight is going to be the night. Wheeler Yuta has said in the past that he wants to join the Shield. Jon Moxley said, listen, when it comes down to contracts, when it comes down to you being an AEW, let us handle those logistics. Let me handle you. When it comes down to you can be a very, very potentially good addition to the Shield. The question is, can he get the job done? We are going to see if he can here tonight. It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen, as Bryan Danielson, one of the greatest wrestlers of our generation, and Wheeler Yuta having a very promising future here in Wrestle Plus. Will he join the Shield? That is the big question that everybody wants to know. And that is a question that we are going to seemingly see if it is going to be answered here tonight. It's going to be a very interesting one. I'm looking forward to it. Wheeler Yuta, Bryan Danielson, one-on-one. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here, oh man. This one's going to be damn good. And look at this, Bryan Danielson already teeing off on Yuta here tonight. And beautifully done there. What a matchup of matches that we've seen here over the course of the night. It has been a good episode of Universe Mode, a lengthy episode of Universe Mode, definitely one to put in the history books, as we have had very good competition all throughout the night. And oh man, beautiful work there by Bryan Danielson, splashing off the second rope. Seems like Danielson, you know, trying to go into gears here for Yuta, trying to really build this one up here. And Bryan Danielson, not a fan of you know, the WWE Universe's yes chance, kind of being a little sarcastic there. And look at this, Wheeler Yuta moving out of the way there. Both men, like I said, both men, Wheeler Yuta, Bryan Danielson, well, pretty evenly you know, matched when it comes to the weight and size of it all. But when it comes to being in the ring with a guy like Bryan Danielson, he is not an easy one to be in the ring with. Bryan Danielson is one of the most hardest hitting opponents you will ever face in your life. Bryan Danielson is one of the most strategic opponents, and he's one of the most technical ones, to say the least. I mean, Bryan Danielson, oh my God, arguably one of the toughest, greatest wrestlers of our generation. You know, as you see over there, Jon Moxley making sure the matchup goes how planned. And oh man, look at this now, Danielson knocking the lights out of Wheeler Yuta. Beautifully done there by Bryan Danielson. And like I was saying earlier tonight, you know, Jon Moxley being Mr. Money in the Bank. Jon Moxley seemingly putting everybody on notice. Judgment Day, you know, and especially being Judgment Day, and we're going to be seeing Judgment Day's hands full this Friday as they take on Alpha Academy and LA Knight. And wait a minute, look at this big splash there by Bryan Danielson. Looks to go for a flying headbutt there. And wait a minute, Danielson looks to take down Yuta here with a pin here. Is he going to be able to do it? This is the technical side of him that I was talking about. And no, kick out there by Bryan Danielson, and Danielson kind of laughing at Yuta. If I'm Wheeler Yuta, I'm going to try to find myself back in this matchup. And look at Danielson once again, knee to the face. It's been all Bryan Danielson here tonight. And as you see, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, they're here. But Seth Rollins decided to watch from the back here tonight. And wait a minute now, look at this. And oh man, this is not something you want to be in at all. Once Danielson starts getting those kicks in, once he starts really teeing off on you like that, that's when it starts to become a very transparent on how the matchup's gonna go. Leg drop to the back of the neck there. Into the cover here. Is Bryan Danielson gonna be able to put the young gun away early on in the matchup here? And no, Yuta has some life. Yuta has some life, and Yuta has some fight. Beautifully done there by Bryan Danielson, as Danielson has made quite the name for himself here in Universe Mode ever since arriving on the scene here in Universe Mode at the Unforgiving pay-per-view here in Season 2. Ever since John Moxley brought him in to season, to Universe Mode, and they've really kind of been, doing their thing. As they've been going. And wait a minute, drop kick there by Danielson, but Danielson didn't get all of it. And wait a minute, Danielson now getting picked up here by Yuta and dropped down. Dropped down right on the neck. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to, keep on going with the legacy and that Bryan Danielson is slowly, paving for himself here in Universe Mode, aside from not really being here in Universe Mode for that long. So, arriving on the scene back at Unforgiven back in June, so haven't really been here too long, here in Universe Mode, but he's definitely made strides, being on the first ever episode of Mayhem, going off against Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship, being oh man, Yuta turning this one around. I was going to continue to say, that being our highest rated episode of Mayhem we have ever seen here, being at 1,400 views. And wait a minute now, Yuta looking to turn this one around. Enough of statistics. Let's focus on the in-ring action here tonight. And wait a minute now, Yuta dropping down Danielson right on the back of his neck there. So many people are cautious of the back of that neck by Danielson because of the career-threatening injuries that he's had in the past. So wait a minute now, Yuta looking to do some more damage here to Bryan Danielson, but Danielson saying no, Danielson not allowing it. And Danielson trying to stride Yuta to get back into the ring, and Yuta gets into the ring, and so does Danielson, but Yuta can definitely get the upper hand on this, and no, I thought we were going to see something big here, but wait a minute, Danielson has that knee lock in. I knew Danielson was going to go for something. He had that look in his eye. The knee lock is in. This might be it, but no, wait, Yuta fighting. We wanted to know if the young gun was going to be able to survive the American Dragon, but he's seemingly doing so, and look at this! Clothesline from the heavens and a neck breaker to follow. He's taking Danielson down with easy maneuvers, but easy maneuvers might be the maneuvers to get the job done. And oh my God, takes him down there. Beautiful work. Beautiful work here. And oh man, taking him down little by little as he goes. And oh man. And oh my God, Yuta once again. I'm focusing in on the matchup, and I'm seeing how Wheeler Yuta's doing this, and Wheeler Yuta, he's taking his time with Danielson, and aside from taking his time with Danielson, he's really piecing it together and making sure that when he takes Danielson down for good, he stays down. And wait a minute now, Danielson feeling the momentum from the WWE Universe, but if I'm if I'm Wheeler Yuta, I'm not going to really hone in too much on the WWE Universe. I understand he wants those reactions. I understand that's what fuels him, but being in the ring with a guy like Bryan Danielson, that's dangerous. You see Danielson, what he was doing there, trying to tire Wheeler Yuta out, but Yuta getting the upper hand here. But no, Danielson having something for Yuta. But Psycho! 1, 2, how did Yuta do it? Wheeler Yuta just kicked out of the Psycho knee. How did Yuta do it? Yuta is a madman, I tell you. But no, Yuta with something big of his own, hitting a little bit of a drop kick of his own, and now Yuta wants something big. Yuta's feeling the momentum. Jon Moxley looks impressed. Claudio damn sure looks impressed. Drop kick, excuse me, super kick there. Oh my goodness. And again, understanding that if he wants to beat Danielson, he's gonna have to kill Danielson. Look at this. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. You cannot expect anything less from a guy like Bryan Danielson. If you're gonna really wrestle him, you're gonna have to bring it to him. You're gonna have to bring the fight to him. And the fight Yuta is bringing. Kick after kick, strike after strike, knee to the face after knee to the face. And look at this, Yuta to the top, and Yuta with a splash. 1, 2, no. Yuta thinking to himself, what does he have to do? But Yuta, when you're in the ring with a guy like Bryan Danielson, you gotta get creative. And creative Yuta's getting. Yuta wants to make him tap. Yuta wants to make him tap. Can he do it? No. Yuta wanted Danielson out. Yuta wanted Danielson out. And down for the count. Wheeler Yuta not playing any games with Bryan Danielson here tonight, but neither is Danielson with Yuta. Look at this. Yuta, man, looking to make this one side sealed and delivered up to the top, but he missed. He didn't get all of it, but Bryan Danielson's still a little out of it. He can capitalize if he needs to. And he looks to do so here tonight as Wheeler Yuta keeping the fight, keeping the momentum going, bringing him off of the ropes there, trying to go for that big old drag there, but missed out. Punches him in the face there. Beautiful work there by Wheeler Yuta, looking to bring it to the outside. I eat my words, no. Kick to the midsection. He is just trying to keep the attack going. And if I'm, oh my God. Danielson is down and out. Yuta is going off of instinct. Olympic slam. 1, 2. Yuta does it. Yuta beats Danielson. A star is born, ladies and gentlemen. Wheeler Yuta just did the impossible. Wheeler Yuta just shot the entire WWE Universe. And Moxley and Claudio are surprised, to say the least. What a matchup this is. And you see Danielson and John in the ring. And look at this, Rollins making his way down to the ring. And Rollins asking, what the hell is this? So he's in now? Rollins saying, so you're telling me he's in now? And oh man. A little bit of tension here, and Moxley saying to shut his mouth, and Rollins saying, you're not the boss of me, you're not the leader of this, all right? We're in this together. This is a brotherhood, and what the hell? Wait, Moxley, what are you doing? What? I don't think Wheeler Yuta expected this. I don't know if the WWE Universe expected this, but as Rollins gets up to his feet, he's just staring at him, and Danielson looks on, and so does Moxley. I don't understand what this is, but ladies and gentlemen, coming up this Friday, it is now announced that this 6-man tag match will open Mayhem as LA Knight and Alpha Academy take on Judgment Day. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. Carl Anderson's going to be going one-on-one with the Switchblade himself, Jay White, as this rivalry has been taken up notches by notches as we are on the road to November 26th Clash of Champions, and it's going to be damn good. But in the main event, we are going to be seeing one for the ages ahead of the tag team matchup. It's going to be Jey Uso stepping into the main event once again to go against Trick Williams. It's going to be damn good, and it's coming your way this Friday night.